Hi everyone, this is your biology class. I'm your teacher Seema Atreja. Welcome you all in my class. Students, hope you all are doing very well. चलिए आज का लेक्चर शुरू करते हैं. Today we talk about structure of DNA. As we all know, in living system, two types of nucleic acids are present. RNA, that is ribose nucleic acid, and DNA, that is deoxyribose nucleic acid. Before explaining the structure of DNA, let us talk about some historical background of this DNA. DNA as a nucleic acid were first reported by Frederick Mischer in 1869 in pus cells. He also reported DNA as a acidic substance present in nucleus. Term DNA was given by Zacharias. Watson and Crick was the scientist which explained the structure of DNA, and we called this Watson and Crick model, which we are going to study today. Before we are going to study structure of DNA, there is couple of things which we need to remember about structure of DNA. And these are: DNA is a polymer of nucleotides. Each nucleotide is made up of three components. First component is pentose sugar, that is deoxyribose pentose sugar if we talk about DNA. The second component, nitrogenous base. Nitrogenous base are present in the two forms, purines and pyrimidines. Purines again are of two types, that is adenine represented by capital T and thymine adenine represented by A and thymine represented by T. Pyrimidine also exists in two, guanine represented by G and cytosine represented by C. Out of these four nitrogenous bases, only one is present in one nucleotide. The third component which constitutes the nucleotide is phosphate group. Let us quickly draw the structure of nucleotide. The first component of nucleotide is pentose sugar. In which one oxygen and 5 carbon atoms are present. This is carbon number 1 position, 2, 3, 4, and 5th is present in the form of a small arm. So in pentose sugar, that is deoxyribose pentose sugar, there is one carbon and 5 carbon atom are present. This is the first component of nucleotide, that is pentose sugar. At carbon number 1, attached nitrogenous base. One of the nitrogenous base is attached with carbon number 1 of pentose sugar. The bond formed between pentose sugar and nitrogenous base is glycosidic bond. At carbon number 5, there present a phosphate group. At carbon number 3, there present OH functional group which is free to react with others. And carbon number 2, there is only hydrogen. So first component of nucleotide is pentose sugar, in which one oxygen along with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbon is present. At carbon number 3, OH hydroxyl group is there. At carbon number 5, phosphate group is attached, and carbon number 1 attached with nitrogenous base. The bond formed between pentose sugar and nitrogenous base is glycosidic bond. This is the structure of one nucleotide. As we see, at carbon number 3, hydroxyl group is there. This functional group makes a bond with another nucleotide. In this way, nucleotides are attached together. This OH is the functional group. Next nucleotide will come and attach with this functional group. Many such nucleotides joined together and gave us a polynucleotide chain that we called as DNA. Let us talk about double-stranded structure of DNA, which was given by Watson and Crick. So better we can say via study now Watson and Crick model or double helical structure of DNA. These are the some silent features of double helical structure of DNA or the Watson and Crick model. It is made up of two polynucleotide chain. It means it is double stranded. दो पॉलीन्यूक्लियोटाइड चेन मिलकर डीएनए को बनाती हैं. तो दो चेन या दो स्ट्रैंड्स हैं तो ये डबल स्ट्रैंडेड स्ट्रक्चर कहलाता है. वॉटसन एंड क्रिक ने इसको डिस्क्राइब किया है. द टू चेन्स हैव एंटी पैरेलल पोलैरिटी. We draw the structure of DNA. This will all clear to you. That one of the chain show the polarity 5-3- and the other chain show the polarity opposite to that is 3-5. Next इसमें pairing होती है nitrogenous base की, in which purines always pair with pyrimidine. Purine हमेशा pyrimidine के साथ ही pair बनाता है. जैसे एडेनिन प्यूरिन है तो ऑलवेज पेयर्ड विद पायरिमिडिन थायमिन एंड फॉर्म्स द 2 हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड बिटवीन देम. इसी तरह से ग्वानिन प्यूरिन ऑलवेज पेयर विद साइटोसिन pyrimidine. And in between them 3 hydrogen bonds are formed. If we study the complete structure of DNA, we find the diameter is equal to 20 angstrom, and 1 turn in DNA structure is equal to 34 angstrom. And in 1 turn there are 10 base pairs are there. Distance between 2 consecutive base pair is 3.4 angstrom. 1 turn is equal to 34 angstrom, and in 1 turn there are present 10 base pair. So between the 2 consecutive base pair कितना distance होगा? That is 3.4 angstrom के बराबर होता है. And these two chains, डबल स्ट्रैंडेड स्ट्रक्चर है, इसमें 2 चेन्स प्रेजेंट हैं. दीज 2 चेन्स आर कॉल्ड इन राइट हैंडेड फैशन, दैट इज क्लॉकवाइज. द प्लेन ऑफ 1 बेस पेयर स्टैक्स over the other in double helix. This is in addition to hydrogen bond confer stability of helical structure. इन पॉइंट्स को हम डायग्राम्स के थ्रू अंडरस्टैंड करते हैं. लेट अस ड्रॉ द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ DNA. Normally when we draw the structure of DNA, it should look like a cord, as if there are two strands which are going parallel to each other and not crossing each other. We can compare it with spiral staircase. Similarly, these two strands are parallel to each other, look like ribbon-like structure, never cross to each other and lie parallel to each other. Let us draw the structure which looks like ribbon-like. It's similar to ribbon-like structure in which two strands are parallelly arranged. This is the one strand I am going to draw. Whose polarity is 5-3-. This is the next strand which run parallel to the first one. And never cross each other. These are the parallelly arranged two strands. The polarity of next strand is 3-5-. Let us discuss these points, that is salient features of double helical structure of DNA, which was given by Watson and Crick with the help of this structure. It is made up of two polynucleotide chain. तो this red color से हमने एक polynucleotide chain को बनाया और green से दूसरी polynucleotide chain को बनाया. तो so it is double stranded structure. The two chains have anti-parallel polarity. What does it mean? That is, the one strand or one chain has the polarity 5-3- and the another chain has the polarity 3-5-. If I draw it with the help of a straight line, the first strand show the polarity 5-3- and second strand show the polarity 3-5-. किस तरह से होता है अभी डिटेल स्ट्रक्चर ड्रॉ करेंगे तो बिल्कुल क्लियर हो जाएगा. सो द टू चेन्स हैव एंटी पैरेलल पोलैरिटी. लेट अस ड्रॉ दिस इन डिटेल. किस तरह से पॉलीन्यूक्लियोटाइड चेन की फॉर्मेशन होती है. This is one nucleotide. I am going to draw the structure of one nucleotide. This is pentose sugar with 1 oxygen and 5 carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. At carbon number 5, there is present phosphate. At carbon number 1, what is there? Nitrogenous base. The bond formed between nitrogenous base and pentose sugar is glycosidic bond. At carbon number 3, there is present free hydroxyl group, and at carbon number 2, there is present hydrogen. This is the structure of one nucleotide. अब DNA स्ट्रैंड के लिए हमें पॉलीन्यूक्लियोटाइड चेन बनानी है. So I am going to draw the structure of another nucleotide. This is the second nucleotide. 1 oxygen, 5 कार्बन, 1 2 3 4 एंड 5. 5 पर क्या प्रेजेंट है? फॉस्फेट ग्रुप. एंड कार्बन नंबर 1 पर क्या प्रेजेंट है? नाइट्रोजनस बेस. द बॉन्ड फॉर्म्ड बिटवीन नाइट्रोजनस बेस एंड pentose sugar at carbon number 1 is glycosidic bond. At number 3 there is present hydroxyl group and 2 hydrogen is there. This is the second nucleotide. How these two polynucleotides are connected together? This is the 5th carbon of second nucleotide. The bond formation takes place between two nucleotides. The first nucleotide at 3 carbon there is present hydroxyl group which attached with the second nucleotide with the phosphate group. So there is a bond formation takes place between hydroxyl group and the carbon number 5 पर जो phosphate group attached है उनके बीच में bond formation होती है. And the type of bond is known as the phosphodiester bond. Phosphodiester bond. What we are observing here at this point, first nucleotide, what is free here? That is 5' carbon is free. Do not participate in bond formation. And in the next nucleotide, what we are observing, that at the 3 carbon free hydroxyl group is there. This is the 3' end. If I draw it with the help of a straight line, what is showing? At one end 5' end is free and the other end 3' end is free. So what we are observing here, at one end 5' end is free and the other end 3' end is free. So it is showing the polarity 5', 3'. This is the structure of one strand. Now I am going to draw the structure of second strand in front of them. What we study in second point, the two chains have anti-parallel polarity. This is one chain or one strand. Now I am going to draw the second strand or second chain which have anti-parallel polarity. So what we do, in front of this nucleotide, inverted pentose sugar we draw. Like this. It consists of one oxygen, carbon number 1. What is attached there? Nitrogenous base. Carbon number 2, hydrogen is there. Carbon number 3, hydroxyl group is there. Functional group OH is there. Carbon number 4 and carbon number 5. What is there? That is phosphate group. This is the structure of one nucleotide. Second nucleotide, carbon number 1, nitrogenous base. Carbon number 2, hydrogen. Carbon number 3, OH functional group. Carbon number 4 and 5 पर phosphate group attached है. In between these two nucleotide, again between the phosphate group and OH functional group, there is the formation of phosphodiester bond takes place. In this way, polynucleotide chain is formed. What type of polarity it is showing? At this end 3' end is free and other end 5' carbon is free. So if I draw parallel to the first strand, what we are observing, it is with polarity 3', 5', that is opposite to the first strand. So second point is very much clear to you all. The two chains have anti-parallel polarity. It means if one chain has the polarity 5-3-, the other is having the or showing the polarity 3-5-. Now we come on the third point, that is purines pair with pyrimidines. किस तरह से बेस पेयरिंग दोनों स्ट्रैंड के बीच में होती है. यहाँ पर हमने कार्बन 1 पोजीशन पर नाइट्रोजनस बेस लिखा है. इफ adenine is present here, it will pair with thymine. In front of the nucleotide there is present thymine, and in between them 2 hydrogen bonds are formed. In the second nucleotide, if this position guanine is there, it pairs with cytosine, which is present in the nucleotide which is present in front of them, and in between G and C always 3 hydrogen bonds are formed. So it means purines always pair with pyrimidines with the help of hydrogen bond. With the help of hydrogen bond. Adenine always forms 2 hydrogen bond with thymine, and guanine always forms 3 hydrogen bond with cytosine. If we if we draw an imaginary line on this axis, what we find the diameter of double-stranded DNA, which is equal to 20 angstrom. There are certain grooves present in DNA which represents the turn. What we study in one turn, 10 base pair are present, and one turn is equal to 34 angstrom. How we count one turn? What we are observing here, this is the shallow groove, this is the deeper groove, this is again shallow groove. So one turn is equal to, we measure the distance between two shallow groove, or we measure the distance between two deeper groove, which will represent the one turn. So here we are taking minor to minor groove or shallow groove. The distance between them is the 34 angstrom. And what we observing in 34 angstrom one turn, there are present 10 base pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 base pairs are present. And the distance, as in 34 angstrom 10 base pairs are present, so distance between two consecutive base pair, distance between two consecutive base pair के बीच का distance कितना होगा? That is 3.4 angstrom के बराबर होगा. तो one turn is equal to 34 angstrom. One turn 10 base pairs are present, and distance between two consecutive base pair is 3.4 angstrom. These two chains are coiled in right-handed fashion, that is clockwise. Watson and Crick describes 5 types of DNA, that is A, B, C, D and Z. And if we saw DNA from top, we also saw a coiling, because this is a helix. That means it takes a turn. Now there is a possibility whether it takes right turn or left turn. So this helix turn towards right hand, that is clockwise, and represents the B DNA. Next point, we are going to discuss the plane of base pair stacks. What we are observing here, they are arranging one above the other like a staircase. And another things what we are observing, that is hydrogen bonding between the base pair. So both these, the plane of one base pair stacks over the other in double helix, as well as hydrogen bonding between the base pairs, that confers the stability of helical structure, जो इसको stability provide करते हैं. This is the structure of DNA. Let's talk about the Chargaff rule. What do you mean by Chargaff rule? Chargaff was the scientist जिन्होंने DNA structure को लेकर कुछ points दिए थे. क्या वो Chargaff rule है? The amount of adenine is always equal to the amount of thymine. ये हमने देखा भी है कि एडेनिन हमेशा थायमिन के साथ बेस पेयरिंग करता है. तो जितना परसेंटेज एडेनिन का प्रेजेंट रहेगा उतना ही थायमिन का भी रहेगा. एंड द अमाउंट ऑफ ग्वानिन इज ऑलवेज इक्वल टू द अमाउंट ऑफ साइटोसिन. ये भी सही है कि जितना, क्योंकि ग्वानिन ऑलवेज पेयर विद साइटोसिन, तो अमाउंट ऑफ ग्वानिन हमेशा साइटोसिन के बराबर रहेगा. सेकेंड पॉइंट जो शर्गफ रूल में हम डिस्कस करेंगे, एडेनिन इज जॉइंट टू थायमिन with 2 hydrogen bond and guanine is joined to cytosine with 3 hydrogen bond. एडेनिन हमेशा थायमिन के साथ 2 हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड बनाता है और ग्वानिन साइटोसिन के साथ हमेशा 3 हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड बनाता है. द रेशियो ऑफ एडेनिन एंड ग्वानिन to that of thymine and cytosine is always equal to 1. The ratio of adenine plus guanine and thymine and cytosine is always equal to 1. This is the Chargaff rule, which help in stabilizing the structure of DNA. This is all about in this video. I think concept is very much clear to you all. Let us discuss these points once again quickly. What we read in this, that is DNA is made up of 2 polynucleotide chain, that is it is double stranded. The 2 chains have anti-parallel polarity. If one chain is showing the polarity 5-3-, the other chain is showing the polarity 3-5-, just opposite to that. Purines always pair with pyrimidine. 2 types of purines, adenine and guanine. They always pair with pyrimidine. Pyrimidine again of 2 type, that is thymine and guanine. So adenine always pair with thymine with the help of 2 hydrogen bond. Guanine always pair with cytosine with 3 hydrogen bond. What is the diameter of the DNA? That is 20 angstrom. It is only possible when एडेनिन थायमिन जब बेस पेयर बना रहे हैं, हाइड्रोजन बॉन्डिंग बना रहे हैं, तो उनके बीच का डिस्टेंस इक्वल होगा ग्वानिन एंड साइटोसिन के बेस पेयर के बराबर. तभी जो है ये पैरेलल स्ट्रक्चर, डबल स्टैंडर्ड स्ट्रक्चर का बनेगा और उसका डायमीटर 20 एंगस्ट्रॉम आता है. 1 टर्न डिस्टेंस बिटवीन द 2 शैलो ग्रूव 34 एंगस्ट्रॉम के बराबर होता है, जिसको हम 1 टर्न बोलते हैं. एंड इन 1 टर्न देयर आर प्रेजेंट 10 बेस पेयर, सो डिस्टेंस बिटवीन 2 कॉन्जिक्यूटिव बेस पेयर इज 34 एंगस्ट्रॉम के बराबर होगा. 2 चेन्स आर कॉइल्ड इन अ right-handed fashion, that is clockwise, representing the bDNA, and the plane of one base pair stacks over the other in double helix, as well as the hydrogen bonding between the base pair. This confers the stability of helical structure. This is all about in this video. I think concept is very much clear to you all. Thank you so much.